911? There's illegal activity, loud noise, and possible weapons in this garage. Send officers now!
Dolores, our HOA president, marched straight into my open garage, phone in hand, screaming at the dispatcher while staring me down. It was just me, a retired Navy veteran, and 4 old military buddies on a quiet Saturday. We were restoring a '69 Harley, sipping cold beers, classic rock playing low. No complaints from anyone else, just guys working with our hands, like always. But Dolores got right in my face.
This ends today! You're destroying property values with this! This filth!
Pure lies about noise, weapons, illegal business. She wanted me humiliated, fined, forced out. She smirked as sirens approached, confident she'd won. Then the officers pulled up, stepped out, and the look on Dolores's face when they walked straight to me, smiling. You'll have to hear what happened next. Worst HOA power trip you've dealt with? Comment below. Best ones get pinned. 3 months earlier, I thought buying 412 Maple Street was the smartest move I'd ever made. Wrong. Dead wrong. I'm Nathaniel Thompson, 52, retired Navy machinist who spent 25 years fixing nuclear submarines. After 2 decades underwater, I figured restoring vintage motorcycles in my own garage would be the peaceful retirement I'd earned. The house was perfect. End unit in Willowbrook Estates, extra wide driveway, 2-car garage that screamed workshop paradise. Even checked with the HOA before signing. Home workshops explicitly allowed in the CC&Rs. What could go wrong? The satisfying ping of cooling metal after a long work session, the texture of worn leather on my tool roll, the smell of motor oil mixing with crisp autumn air. That was supposed to be my new therapy. Enter Dolores Weatherby. Picture your worst nightmare neighbor, then multiply by 10. This woman ironed her jeans, vacuumed her garage floor daily, and drove a white Lexus SUV so spotless you could perform surgery on the hood. 6-year HOA president because nobody else wanted to deal with her control freak tendencies. Our first meeting? 3 days after moving in. I'm unloading my tool chest when she materializes like some suburban dictator, clipboard ready for battle. The sharp click of her designer heels on concrete announced her arrival like a death march. What exactly do you plan to do with all that equipment? She said equipment like I was importing nuclear waste. Motorcycle restoration? Classic bikes. It's therapeutic after 25 years fixing submarines. Her face twisted like I'd admitted to running a meth lab. Section 12.4 of our CC&Rs clearly states regulations regarding commercial activities. We maintain very high standards here. Commercial? I was restoring my dad's 1969 Harley Sportster. Ma'am, I checked the rules. Home workshops are legal as long as they're hobbies, not businesses. She sniffed. Actually sniffed. Like my garage offended her delicate sensibilities. We'll see about that, Mr. Thompson. The way she said my name felt like a threat. First Saturday with the guys should have been perfect. Bob the electrician, Jim the plumber, Carlos who ran heavy equipment, my military crew who'd been helping each other with projects for years. Plus my buddy Rodriguez from the police force who loved vintage bikes almost as much as I did. Classic rock at neighbor-friendly volume, cold beers, garage door open. American men doing what we do best, fixing things with our hands. 3:47 p.m. I'll never forget the time. Dolores appeared with a measuring tape and professional sound meter like some demented building inspector. Gentlemen, I'm documenting multiple CC&R violations. Unauthorized commercial vehicle repair, excessive noise, possible zoning infractions. Carlos set down his wrench. Lady, we're helping Nathaniel fix his dead father's motorcycle. I've been watching for weeks. She photographed my workbench like it was evidence at a murder trial. Multiple vehicles, regular customers, monetary transactions, commercial signage. She pointed at a vintage Harley poster hanging inside my garage. These are friends, I said through gritted teeth. Nobody pays anything except pizza money. Her smile could have frozen hellfire. The HOA board will determine the facts. Expect official documentation. Monday brought the declaration of war, certified letter, $200 fine for commercial vehicle repair operations. Remove all business signage within 10 days or face daily $50 penalties. I appealed immediately. Photos of identical garage setups throughout the neighborhood. Original purchase documents showing pre-approved workshop status. Character references from my restoration group. The hearing was canceled day of via email. Scheduling conflict. I spotted her white Lexus at the country club that same afternoon. That's when it hit me. This wasn't about property values or neighborhood standards. Dolores Weatherby had declared personal war on me. She wanted me gone, completely. And she'd use every dirty trick in the HOA playbook to make it happen. What I didn't know was how far she'd go. The private investigators, the false complaints, the insurance fraud. And that final Saturday, when she'd march into my garage, phone in hand, ready to destroy my life with one 911 call, not knowing that one of my dangerous criminals wore a badge to work every day. Some battles you can't avoid. You can only win them. Dolores wasn't just filing complaints. She was building a case like some demented prosecutor. 2 weeks after that canceled hearing, I got home from the grocery store to find her crouched behind my neighbor's bushes with a telephoto lens, photographing my garage like she was documenting a crime scene. The smell of her expensive perfume mixed with crushed azalea leaves gave her away before I even spotted the camera. "Afternoon, Dolores. Getting into nature photography?" She jumped up, camera strap tangled in the branches. "I'm conducting a routine property inspection for HOA compliance purposes." "From Mrs. Brianna's azaleas?" Her face flushed red, but she doubled down. "Your Saturday gatherings violate multiple ordinances. I have photographic evidence of commercial vehicle traffic patterns." Commercial vehicle traffic. My buddies drove a Ford pickup, a Chevy sedan, and Rodriguez's personal motorcycle. Real threatening stuff. That night, I found copies of Dolores's evidence folder slipped under 3 neighbors' doors. Professional quality photos of my garage during our weekend sessions, with handwritten notes. Excessive noise, 11:30 a.m. Possible monetary exchange, 2:15 p.m. Unknown chemicals stored unsafely. The unknown chemicals? WD-40 and Coca-Cola. But here's where Dolores made her first real mistake. She decided to go nuclear with official complaints. Filed formal violations with the city planning office claiming I was running an unlicensed motorcycle